Hello, I'm the Artsy Crafter, and today I want to show you how to create this really fun Believe flip book. So I think you and your students are going to just love creating this one. So you can see this one's already done, put together for you. It's got a little elf hiding underneath and different pages the students can fill in. Some writing activities, fun graphics. I have 3 different sets. So this set you can see is very whimsical. I have another one that's got the religious icons, and I've got a third set which I'm just working on now, and it's just got some more traditional types of graphics on it. Okay, so why don't you stay tuned and I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, I think we're ready to begin. Now, I have 3 different templates. So if the template I'm using is different than yours, don't worry. They're all put together exactly the same way. Notice it's printed on 8.5 by 14 paper, which is legal size paper. If you don't print it on the proper paper, it's just not going to work out well. It takes 2.5 pieces of paper. So you can see different letters. This one has the same. So you just have to cut that in half and share with a friend, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is color everything. Now, don't start cutting yet because I have special instructions for you. So I've left an indication where the letters need to be colored. You have some writing activities that you can complete on all of your templates. So why don't you go away, do your writing activities and color. Come on back and I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, you're back. So it must mean that you have colored everything and that you have completed the writing activities, which you can see I did not. But those are all the writing activities I've left for you. Now, let's start with the B here. Okay, so what I want you to do when your teacher photocopied, printing doesn't go right to the edge of a piece of paper. So what I want you to do is take your pencil or a black marker and extend all the letters that go to the end. So starting with the B, take it right to the edge of the paper. So you don't have to do that one. The E, the L, extend it. If you have a ruler, that's even better than eyeballing it like me. Okay, this one you don't have to do. Next page, you have 2 more to extend. Okay, and your little half piece of paper, you have to extend that one as well. Now, you'll notice that I didn't color all of the extensions because they're going to be hidden. The only one I colored was the B. So why don't you go do your extensions and then I'll talk to you about the cutting and then I'll show you my cut product. Okay, you're back. So it must mean you've done all of your extensions. And like I said, if you haven't colored that B, go back and color that one. Now I want you to do your cutting. So I want you to cut right from the edge. That's why I made you extend it so you won't forget. And go around each of these. Come down the end here and go all the way around each of the letters, okay? And then same on the next page. Go right to the edges. And then your final E, go right to the edge with your cutting. So I'll go do my cutting and I'll come back and show you. Okay, you're back. So it must mean that you want to take a look at my cutting. So like I said, go right to the edges. And then you can start putting your pieces together. And you might have to adjust depending on how it was photocopied. If yours curls over a little bit like mine because of the marker, I'll show you how to fix that in a minute. So there's my believe. What I'm going to do now, you're going to ask your teacher to put a couple staples here in the end. Actually, I'm going to put a ribbon on mine. So I'm just going to put one staple for now, right in the middle. Okay, so that's nice and secure. And then what I'm going to do is use my single hole punch, and I'm going to put 2 holes here. If you don't have a single hole punch in your classroom, that's okay. Just use the regular hole punch and just line things up. You might have to do it twice, and you'll get the 2 holes. So why don't you go take care of that. Oh, before you go, I'm going to show you here. If yours is curled over like mine, just take your hand or a pencil or something and just curl it back the other way. So just spend some time. It's because of the wetness of the marker that I used. So I'm going to work on mine a little bit, and then I'm going to take a piece of ribbon and put it in here. I'll be back to show you. All right, you're back. So it must mean that you've got your holes in, you've stapled it, and you've tried to curl your letters down. Be careful when you get around some of those font ends, because you don't want to break them off and have to recut them, that's for sure. All right, so I've got some ribbon. I'll talk to you about that in a second. All you're going to do now is start at the top and weave it through. And then, oopsies, I should have held on to those ends. I didn't have any regular ribbon at my house, so I found a bow. So that's why it's curly like that. Anyway, and I just pulled the bow apart. So you won't have so many difficulties if you just have some regular ribbon. Cut each piece around a foot long. And then all you're going to do, weave it through, and when you get back to the front here, you're just going to tie a little bow. If I can grab the ends. There we go. So, one little loop. Would have been really nice if I had a red and a green piece, but like I said, I didn't have any ribbon left. All right, there's my knot. So tie it in a little knot, and you can just play with that a bit. There you go. All right, there's my believe. Oopsies, I caught the bottom there. I hope you love it. I hope you had fun creating it. You can give it as a gift to a loved one if you want. So have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, or Merry Christmas, whichever is most appropriate for you. And I hope to see you soon.